Has this been redone? Oh, geez. No, 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 no. Haha. Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to my next episode playing Subnautica Below Zero. I am Mar, and I'm starting off in the load screen for this game in this episode. As you can see in the top right corner, early access, February 2021, version 42033. Now, I've got a wiki page open because this is the experimental mode and not more of an official thing, at least not yet. The best location I found for some changes, actually not the best, but I guess the easiest place I found that kind of summarizes the key notable differences is on a wiki page for Subnautica Below Zero. And there's pretty much only, 8? It looks like bullet points, if my eyes aren't deceiving me. Air bladder gives 1502 instead of 10. Altera elevator in the Arctic Spires is replaced with an architect elevator, which I kind of want to check out because we had those in the original game, and I want to see if it's the same type of elevator. The credits are now accessible from the main menu, which is why we're sitting here on the main menu. I just clicked on it, just curiosity, but I really like the song, so I thought we might play through those credits before we start playing. Of course, the credits are undoubtedly subject to change, I would imagine, as the game progresses. We're not at the end yet, so... the Crystal Caves cache has been reworked. I'm not sure exactly which cache that is. I'm trying to remember. I think I know which one, but we might want to take a look at that and see just what it looks like. Mercury II has apparently, I guess, crew logs. That might be kind of cool to go back to all 3 wrecks and see what kind of crew logs we can get, learn more about Mercury II. So far, it's just a wreck on the bottom of the ocean, and it's clearly been there for a very long time. I imagine that will be what the Aurora will become someday. And then there's a Sanctuary Zero signal. I guess that's more significant for early game. And a storage module has been re-added. Thank you. My prawn suit is going to be happy. I wonder, though, if it can be somehow used with the sea truck. I'm going to find out. But let's go ahead and play the credits, and when they finish, we can hop in game and check out some of these changes. And then, if we have some time left at the end of the episode, I want to continue working on the base building.
Ah, that is a rough way to go.
That's a rough way to
I
start.
enjoy being crushed while mining iron cube components.
The cold preserved the body well, but this isn't a big sample. Will it be enough?
Our tissues are pluripotent, derived from the DNA of various species, capable of changing form as necessary.
Ah, like stem cells. So, what prevents you from, I don't know, ending up with hooves where your eyelashes should go?
That does not happen. At least not since the 4th iteration.
Okay, so that was, like, abrupt. I would say that, well, that last little bit about hooves and eyelashes, I feel like that is a reworking of a previous discussion that Alan and Robin had. And based on the context, I'm assuming it was with the giant frozen Leviathan. Let's see. I want to look in here. Do we have the recipes for the module, the storage module? Because if not, I want to know where it is. There it is. Yep. Prawn. Okay, it's just the prawn suit. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, maximum recipes reached. I mean, I guess we don't need to keep the bulkhead on there anymore. We've made quite a few of those already. It's not going to be that hard to figure out.
This skeleton is very dense.
Oh, more commentary.
Able to handle heavy forces. A good frame for my new form.
Are you okay, Alan?
It is not often that I gaze upon the form of a fallen architect.
Is this place another sort of sanctuary? It's peaceful. Beautiful, even.
As the bacterium spread, the continuation of life became uncertain.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This is a place to reflect.
I think I understand.
I guess it's just going to keep on playing reworked and new commentary. That's fine. I need a little lithium. I don't know if I have any in here, though. We only have one free... Ooh, wait. Where do we craft that, though? Vehicle up... Oh, I don't have the vehicle upgrade console yet. Okay, what do I need for that? I need a computer chip, 3 titanium, and a copper wire. That's not too bad. Let's get in here. Where are you located? Here we go. Let's see, what is the most boring wall back here to look at? Probably this one. So that'd probably be the best location to have the control panel. Or, not control panel, but vehicle upgrade console. Whatever. And then give me... Alright, anything new over here? Sea truck. Primo, we've already got that. Yep. Alright, already got all of those. Yes. Give it to me. Thank goodness. I hope it gives a lot of extra storage. I don't actually remember what it did in the original. I'm assuming it'll be the same, though. So, default gives... default gives a 6x4, so that's 24. Adding in a storage module. Upgrades it to... Oh, it just gives us basically another row, so another 6 items. Alright, now, let's head up here to... let's see, do we want to take the sea truck, or would it be easier just to go in the prawn suit? I almost feel like the prawn suit would be better. Let's just hop in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. And drop ourselves into the crystal caves. We're gonna come down here and locate the cache and see if we can figure out what's different about it. Sometimes when they say something's different, you're like, I can't figure out what you changed. And other times it's pretty significant, so it'll be interesting to see. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's the cache that can be accessed either through what I like to call the crystal like castle, sort of, or there's a similar one that's slightly smaller, a similar structure of crystal that hangs from the ceiling, and you go down into a circular pit in the floor. It's smaller, but very similar in design. Also, I just realized something. Alright, is it just me, or does it drain my power when I'm falling straight down? Oh, when I'm going forward? I do not like that at all. I should not drain power when moving forward. Ooh, I will take that, though. I'm going to put in a bug report, or I guess we call that a feedback report. That is a horrible change. I hope it's a bug. See, every little bump that I take, as I'm even traversing the surface here, takes a little bit of my thrust away. Look, Goodbye, thrust. I can't even walk across the ground without having it be consumed. That's just stupid. Look how fast it's going away. I'm barely even using anything. It's taking my speed just as fast as if I was using my spacebar. Alright, does it accelerate if I use my spacebar? Yes. You hardly can't go anywhere without your prawn suit running out of juice. Whose horrible idea is that? Anyway, this is the Crystal Castle, and then the other thing is, I think, over that direction. Let's just go in this way. We're closer to it. Ugh, look it. No power. I have to come to a sitting position. Get back in here. Alright, this is, I believe, the Crystal Cave's cache. So let's see here. How much has changed? I mean, it looks pretty much the same to me. I mean, unless there's like texture changes. And... okay, well, there's a backside with absolutely nothing back here. Is this what they mean by changing? Oh, it looks kind of broken. I don't think this change is done yet. I'm gonna put it in the bug report, I think. Okay. Also, that's floating. Not sure it's supposed to be that way. Interesting, but very, very buggy. Very buggy. Going back to the prawn suit, I don't even understand if it is deliberate why they would make that change. It serves no benefit and makes it honestly just harder to get around. We played the entire first game without that, so there's really no reason to have it now. Look at this, I can barely even get out of this cache without use of my grappling gun. And you're not guaranteed to have the grappling gun, are you? No. Not a fan. Also, is it just me, or is the prawn suit slower? If I'm going forward and I jump, it kind of kills my forward momentum and just sends me straight up. It's like it can't go forward and up at the same time. What? That's gonna be another bug report. The overall result is that it is extremely painfully slow to get anywhere. Please change. Please do. This is a game breaker. This is not... it makes this machine almost non-functional. I can hardly move. Like, it would almost be workable if your forward momentum would just carry you completely horizontal without descending. But look, I can use my thruster, go straight up, alternate to going forward, and I'm slowly drifting down. In order to maintain, I have to waste valuable energy trying to get a forward momentum. This is gonna become extremely tedious. Oh no, I've hit an underbridge. The underside of a water bridge. I can't maneuver around it without using up almost all of my juice. Ah, this is gonna be a tedious ascent. Where do I go next? Normally I wouldn't care, but I have to be so conservative with my energy use. Go forward. Up. Where am I? Oh, there we go. That's the huge thing. I need to go over here. So next up is the Mercury II crew logs and the Altera elevator that is now an architect elevator. And because we're not actually going to be gathering anything, and I don't like Prawny anymore, we're just going to drive the sea truck. It's kind of sad when the only decent vehicle has been destroyed. Well, at least one of these is right here. We can just search this one pretty quickly. Has this been redone? Oh, geez. No, 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 no! Haha. Alright. It looks like this has been refilled with resources. I want to complain. I don't need another afterburner, though. Oh, it actually shows a progress on the cutting to access the resource crates, or whatever they are. I don't see any crew reports, crew logs here, though. Let's check out the other two wrecks. If changing the prawn suit like that was intentional, and still, I'm hoping it wasn't. I'm gonna try and give them the benefit of the doubt. But if it was intentional, it's kind of a crap move to almost force players into using the sea truck when I feel like a lot of players aren't all that thrilled with the sea truck. It's kind of like a, you know, that red-headed stepchild of the Cyclops. Aha, here we go. Here's the second wreckage. I don't know. I kind of call it the largest. It's like the forward, I guess, maybe. I don't know. As always, it's the kind of nice thing about playing in experimental mode or even in just early access in general. You get a lot of resources that are basically regenerated every time a new version comes out and anything's changed in that area. Of course, the flip side is it kind of spoils you in a way because you won't get that in the actual launch, and there's still several resources that you simply do not have enough of. Alright, I just searched this wreckage, and I also did not see any logs. Must just be the last one, the third one? I feel like if I was going to have logs in this place, I'd put them in the control, or the main room, the control room here. Alright, logs. Do we see logs anywheres? Not really. Second most likely place, I suppose, would be the cafeteria. And then the bunks after that. Yeah, I'm gonna say they may have added logs, but I don't think they added a way to get the logs. That I can find anyway. Let's head to Speedy and take a final, or well, look at the final change that we wanted to take a peek at. See if we can't find whatever elevator they're talking about. I believe there were 2 elevators in the Arctic Spire. Well, I suppose one of them might, I don't know if that was considered in the Arctic Spires or not. We'll take a look. Oh yeah, I forgot about the second dude up there. I'm gonna have to do some with you someday. Actually, now that the prawn suit is kind of broken, I don't know how that's gonna work out. Alright, Speedy, let's get up here and see if we can't find the elevator they're referring to. Also, it has that little red blinky thing on the right side of the, like, the speeder itself. Has that always been there? That appears to be connected to the speed, it looks like. The speed boost, it stops doing it when we're in the speed mode. Interesting. Anyway, I don't really think it's necessary. You can see easily enough when it's available for use again. That's what the big thing on the center is for. Cut it out, dude. Oh. It makes noise. Can you interact with it? Doesn't appear so. It'd be nice if you could to turn it off. That way you'd know, like, next time you found it, that you'd already discovered it. Having a way to add it to your map or, like, your HUD would be a lot easier. More preferential. Preferred. Whoa! Dude! That's quite the leap. The only 2 elevators I can think of, I think I mentioned it before, would be the one where the frozen creature is, and then the other one that's near where the portal between... Oh. I'm so sorry. Little thing that I landed on. Well, this is awkward. Alright. Let's take a little repair trip here. Now that I think of it, it said in the wiki, the Arctic Spires. But when I'm thinking about it, yes, it might be on the Arctic Spire end, but it'd be the same portal that we access from the glacial basin. So we could just go to the glacial basin side and see it from that side, from that angle. It's just easier for me to find it this way at the Altera base over here. So go through this. Takes us to the other side. And then you can go through that way up there to go to the Arctic Spires region. But if you come back here, we'd have an elevator. See, this still looks... This is definitely still an architect or a normal Altera elevator. So they didn't replace that. The only other one I can think of is the one where the Sea Leviathan is, and that one is like totally an Altera setup, and it's definitely not in the Arctic Spires. Is there another elevator that I've simply... What was that? That was weird. That I've simply never seen before? Okay, so I looked at the wiki. The wiki indicates that the elevator that we get to through that portal is the one that is supposed to be an architect elevator. It clearly has not been implemented. That is a very distinctly Altera design. Definitely not architect in the slightest. I did learn something else though when I was perusing this. There's somewhere in the Arctic Spires where you can find 2 blue tri-valve eggs. And apparently they're Below Zero's version of the cuttlefish from the previous game. Oops. Sorry, wasn't paying attention. I'd be very curious to find those, because either I have been there and totally ignored the eggs because I didn't know what they did, or there's some place that I have not found, a cave system in the Arctic Spires that I have not located. Either one of them is possible, but my inventory is kind of full. I can't pick up eggs right now, and because I wasn't anticipating on actually collecting anything, I didn't bring the storage modules, so... Whoa! No, come on, get me up here. There we go. Let's take a dive, or a swim back to base. Let's retrieve our, storage modules. Actually, we probably wouldn't need to. If I offload the stuff in my inventory, I probably won't need them. I guess I could bring, maybe the first couple, just in case. And then we can go take a look and see if we can't find the eggs. I've been doing some more reading, and it appears there's actually a 3rd tri-valve egg, a gold one. It's located in a deep lily pad cave, though, so we'll want to take a look for that at some point. It also claims that large resource deposits have been added to the Arctic Spires. Great, we're gonna have to bring Prawny back over here. But I didn't see any, so I don't know where they're hiding them. Maybe it's something that they're planning to implement? I hope so, but I didn't actually see lead on the list. Like, the one thing I need a large deposit of. Seriously. Give me some stinking lead. There's also... the Thumper is somewhere out there. I remember getting it in an earlier version of the game, but then I couldn't find it when I came back. And a Snowfox Iceworm attack reduction module for Speedy. I don't know if I'd prefer that over the jump and speed boost. At least not... definitely not... obviously not in the Glacial Basin. I suppose it would be worth it in the Arctic Spires, but at that point, I guess even if Prawn Suit sucks in the water, hopefully he still works sufficiently enough on land, in which case I'd rather use him than Speedy anyway. Alright, I want to test something here. Coming forward, and... exit. Wow, I literally climbed to a dead stop. I feel like that's a bit of a bug too. Alright, Prawny, I'm very grudgingly taking you with me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, be quiet. So I found a little map on Reddit, which indicates the Thumper blueprint would be somewhere around here. Now that's where I flew off on Speedy last time. I know that there's this. We saw it just a little bit ago. Oh, we haven't been here. Thumper batteries. I mean... oh, here we go. Thumper! Alright.
New blueprint synthesized.
Good to know. Don't know if I'll actually use it. It seemed to have an adverse reaction in a previous version, but they might have fixed that. It would make them just yell non-stop, and it was so annoying. Also, I love how the speed boost has no effect on land. I feel like I'm just sort of like sliding over the surface. Woo! It's a bit of a ride. Whoa! That was quite the boost. I think that's as fast as Prawn Suits is gonna go in this episode. Let's see. Ah, here's the ice worm attack reduction module. Cool.
New blueprint synthesized.
I knew I'd been here before. In a previous version where there'd be the purple tablets here. They removed those clearly. Okay, it's right here. Ow. This is where they are. Oh, they're so cute. I want you. And I want you. They're so adorable. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here to look for. I've seen no evidence of large deposits, except for one that I was already aware of, a titanium deposit somewhere out here. In fact, I think it's over here. Right here where this ground is all torn up. Yeah. Well, I guess it's not a large one. Yeah, there's some silver, there's some titanium, some more silver. These are the only ones I've found here. Alright, let's head out of here, get back to our sea truck. And I think probably just head back to base. I do want to try and find the gold trivalve, but well, we can't really do much with it anyway right now because we don't have an aquarium to put it in so that it can hatch. And I'm not quite sure where it's located. I know it's in the Deep Lily Pad Cave. That's the one where there's an architect cache where you find one of the components for Alan's body. But that biome is so big, it could take us a bit to try and locate this. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here as I make my way slowly back to the sea truck. So in the next episode, I think we'll find the gold trivalve egg and go back to base building, unless you guys have any ideas of other things we could do to occupy our time. Aha, here we are. Back out to, yes, the bridge. Excellent. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I hope you keep on coming back for more. And until next time, I hope you have a fantastic time. And I will see you later. Bye!